you're going to Africa. Oh my God, are you going to be okay? Are you crazy? Why?
Smobby!
Dream that got me on.
Starzy.
Why family music? I'm going back to where I belong. You're the reason why I'm singing this song. Boy, I did you no wrong, but you broke my heart.
Hi guys, we're Team Affle, I'm Yaba, and we're Ghana bound. Today I want to talk to you about the 2-month update, and also really I've labeled this Dear Diaspora because from my point of view there are some tips and little points of discussion that I wanted to bring to you, specifically to those of you who are thinking about, have just thought, you know what, let me visit Africa, or are really deeply thinking about moving here and settling here. I'm all about Africa to the world, and I want to start with Ghana. That's what we are about. So stay tuned, and I hope there are plenty of topics that we can get talking about, because as much as these are my opinions and my experiences, I'm sure you might have questions, or you may have your own that we can talk through as well. Point number 1, do not come to Ghana if you are impatient. Patience is deep here, it's everything here. And I'm naturally I like things done now, like right now. So it's been a huge adjustment for me, and I've visited here many times. So I knew that I had to change my mentality. Before I moved here, I had to change my impatience. So managing expectations is part of that. For example, if you want to get something done, just do that one thing in the day. You will be delayed by possibly lights out, so your phone charger didn't work because you've got no electricity, therefore you can't go out because you haven't got power on your phone. You will at some point get delayed by traffic, and you will get delayed by people, because the attitude is much more relaxed here. Manage that expectation. Don't come to change it. Change yourself first, okay? You will adapt to the environment over time. Nothing can change that. It will take time. If you feel like, no, Ghana must adapt to me, then you may just want to come and visit for a couple of weeks. Point number 2, if you're walking and you fall down a random hole in the ground, it's not Ghana's fault, it's your fault, okay? There are random holes, ditches, potholes, gutters everywhere. And I'm going to show you some footage, because I was walking and I just had my eye on the bank, and I was just like, yeah, the bank's just here. And it's only by chance I looked down and there was this massive hole in the ground. And I said to myself, if I'd fallen in there, it wouldn't have been Ghana's fault, it would have been my fault, because I should really be careful where I'm walking and how I'm walking. Like I keep saying, every single day has been an adventure. And you know, we love talking about the positives and bringing the real Ghana to people. But some of these challenges have been serious. Okay, so you guys already know about my car adventure. So I'll put a little card up here so you can have a reminder for those of you who've not seen about my car adventure. My pipe burst. So we've got a pressure pump at the back, and it runs off electric. So when the water mains come into the tank, the pressure pump then allows the water to go through our house. And for some reason, I think it's because there was air trapped in the system, one day I literally just turned on my tap in the kitchen, and the thing just, it literally blew. My tap just flew off, and like a massive water fountain, the water shot up onto my ceiling, and just like a fountain flooded my kitchen. In the moment, I just covered my hand, because I think in movies I've seen that. So I was like, people seem to cover their hands under the water. The pressure was so strong, it was just going everywhere. Long story short, after mopping up, it took ages, mopping up all of that mess, we called our electrician, the plumber, and guys, the guy came back, he came in as quickly as possible. I think it was a Sunday that it happened, but he came the Monday morning. The issue was, in the meantime, right, I had no water running through the house. So let me just ask you, what would you have done? Okay, you got no water in the house. What would you do? This is Ghana. You go outside, you go to the tap outside, you fill up your bucket, and I filled up a big, massive bucket that we have of water. So flushing toilets, bucket, not brushing teeth, because you have to use bottled water for that. Let's say, boiling the kettle, you get a little, like a big ladle, and you put it in. And it's just being adaptable. It's not being devastated. But the drama wasn't as much as it could have been, because mentally I was already thinking, look, these things are going to happen. Let's just adapt to the situation. So instead of having a shower, we had bucket bath, which, we've been raised knowing how to have a bucket bath. The only things that make it easier to get through these situations is how you enter it. So you can come into it thinking everything should be perfect, you're in paradise now, but that's just not how life is. Please come in with managed expectations and go with the flow. Go with the flow. There's an alternative to everything. All right, so now we can go into the nice top tips for any of you who are coming. Listen, I'm only 2 months in. I'm hardly a veteran. I'm hardly an expert. I'm pretty much a baby. Okay, I haven't got a clue what's about to hit me. But what I do know is the transition from entering in from a different country and the struggles of the early days, and the advice I can give you to get through those struggles and also to make your experience as pleasant as possible. I'm a pro in that because I'm so fresh in it. So that's why I really want you guys to ask questions now. Hit us up on our emails, which are in the description box. Yeah, so tip number 1, before you come, don't tell everyone your plans. Don't, it's very exciting. It's like, oh my gosh, our life's about to change. It's so exciting. I want to tell the world. My advice, don't. Tell the important people, the ones who really need to know, okay? And then stage it. So the ones who are very close to you and you can trust and who will encourage you and give you wisdom and, really hold you up in those challenging times, tell them earlier on. Okay, tell them really early on. It might be family, friends, but tell them at the beginning of your journey. And then as you progress through and things start to solidify, like you may have shipped your items, so okay, we're definitely going, so we can start telling more people. You may have even waited, like us, to book our ticket before we told other people. The reason for this is, not everyone is going to be like, oh my gosh, well done, this is so great. You're going to get plenty of people going, you're going to Africa. Oh my God, are you going to be okay? Are you crazy? Why? And then why should you have to explain yourself to anybody? You shouldn't. All you have to do is know that you've got your big why reason. You and your family know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how you want to do it. And the rest of the world just needs to accept it and be happy for you or support you or give you words of wisdom to support you through it. So do not tell everyone your plans. You will encounter naysayers, but like us, just wait until you've booked your ticket, you've landed, and then tell the naysayers, and then they might be like, oh, you're already there and you're surviving. The thing about naysayers is very often it's because they've had crushed confidence from their own past experiences, and that's okay, but unknowingly they try to project that onto others and therefore onto yourself. When other people's fear starts to sort of trickle in, drop in, take that seed of fear, which is theirs, and that seed of doubt, which is theirs, and throw it out the window. Hold on deeply to your reasons why. And a bit like us, I would really say document your journey, video yourself, and watch yourself back saying, I want to get out because of this. I want this for my family. I want better for my family. My family deserves this kind of lifestyle. And that will encourage you. That will encourage you in those times. This leads me on to the next bit, okay? Your reasons why. They have to be so strong. So I'm going to put a card up here of our reasons why we've moved to Ghana and why we're here. And trust me, that reason has taken us through the most challenging of times, okay? It's really, really helped us. So what's yours? Literally, I'm asking you now, why do you want to move to the continent? If you've got it clear, then you know you've got it. If you haven't, it's cool. Write it down, document it like we have, so you can look back onto it and encourage yourself when, those seeds of doubt come in. If you have a drive, and if you have a voice in your head, in your heart saying, do this, I'm telling you now, go for it. Next tip for those of you, for all the Diasporans, every single one of you who is of African descent, Caribbean, anyone, you need to come to the continent. Visit, visit, visit. Even if it's for a week, if it's for 6 months, whatever it is, please put your feet onto the continent at some point in your life and see real Africa for yourself. That's the biggest advice I could give anyone and everyone. Come and see it for yourself. As exciting as our journey's been, we're not here to create entertainment. We are here with a massive vision, Africa as one. Unite, come together, love yourself first, but to love yourself, you need to know where you come from. You need to know your history, know about your family, delve, dive, find out. All right, my final point is, those of you who are coming, when you come here, I've heard and I've also experienced myself, people saying that, oh, I'm gonna stand out, I'm going to get bumped, people are gonna overcharge me, you know, they're gonna look at me when I walk down the street, I don't even know where to start to fit in. All I'm gonna say to that is, be yourself. Come as 100% yourself. Yes, you will stand out. Listen, even if you speak Tree fluently, but you've lived outside for a long time, it doesn't matter. There's something about our scent, our skin, the way we walk. I don't know what it is, but you will stand out. Accept that. It's okay. It's all right. The one thing I would say is don't go with that. Don't enter here thinking I want to stand out, therefore I'm going to sort of stay away from the local community. I'm going to, just stick to the expat communities and live all my life in East Legon. Don't come here to just isolate yourself. Don't come here to just be in UK or America but in Ghana. It's really important for your own self-development to know about your own culture that you're now living in. So go into Ghana, go into all of Ghana, even if you're visiting. And I would say as well, what I found is when I go around trying to speak the language, and trust me, my accent's so strong. I mean, listen to me. I came in this time with the mind of, I'm going to try. Every other holiday I've come to Ghana, like people are like, oh, Brunyi, which means like a white person. And it doesn't mean it derogatory, it just means this person is not from here. That used to really upset me. I mean, deeply. My self-confidence was really low about my own culture. I mean, I don't know the rules and regulations and traditions around weddings, funerals, Sundays, Saturdays. We have this on a Friday. I haven't got a clue. And that made me feel a bit like I don't really want to go back because I'm never actually going to fit in. And it really crushed my confidence. The language above everything else made me feel like this big when I came to Ghana, because people were always saying, this is when I was on holiday, oh, you don't even know your own language. Why? You need to learn. Why don't you speak, Tree? And it's not good, because people here are honest. They'll tell you, oh, it's not good, it's not good. And I used to feel like, yeah, I know it's not good, but I don't know what to do about it. This time I told myself, I will try. I will first of all be myself. I'll make the biggest effort that I can. And whatever language I've got in my head, I will use that as much as I can. It's only been 2 months and I've picked up so many words in 3 different Ghanaian languages. I'm not one of those, people that picks up languages really easily and can speak French. You get those people who can speak 1,000 languages really easily. I'm not that person, but I have made every effort. And as you've seen in other videos, when I'm out and about, I'll ask people all the time, what's the word for eggs? What's the word for akusia? What's the word, for this and for this? And they just tell me, and they're so happy that I'm asking. And the best thing about it is, when my children ask me, Mummy, what's the word for this? I actually sometimes know the answer. And this time next year, I might even do a celebratory episode on just speaking the language. A side note as well about how honest Ghanaians are. It's awesome. They will just tell you how it is. If something's not good, they'll tell you it's not good. If they're not happy with you, they'll tell you, I'm not happy about this. And if, like I have over the last few weeks, put on a bit of weight, they'll tell you, oh, I went to my grandma's house, right? And I walked in, and the first thing she says is, oh, you look tired, you've been rushing around too much. A few weeks later, I go back in, she's like, oh, you've put weight on, you're getting fatter, but you're looking well. And I love it because there's no being PC here. There's no, watch what you say and, oh, I don't want to offend the person. So come in with a heart and a spirit to not take offense, okay? Offense can only be taken. Someone can't give it to you. You can only take it. So come here with that attitude of, you know what, let me learn about the culture. And in the meantime, I'm not going to take offense. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. This is a big one for discussion. And like I said to you before, it is my opinion and my personal experience. I can only share it with you. But one thing I want you to take back from this is be encouraged and enjoy the continent. There is so much to be done here. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to please subscribe. There are still like 70% of you who are watching this now who haven't actually subscribed. Here's your chance in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the family. See you in the next one. Bye.